Expanding your mind, one bite at a time. Welcome to the Brainy Bytes podcast. Hi, I'm Ashley and I'm joined by my co-host Ali.
Hello everyone.
And this week our topic is what they don't tell you about growing up. You know, when I was little, I used to fantasize a lot about becoming an adult.
Yeah, of course I did too. I mean, everyone would.
But now that I'm slowly becoming an actual adult, everything came around in full circle because now I reflect a lot on the period when I was a kid. During that time, we literally had no significant obligations, and the only thing that we would worry about is missing our favorite show after coming home from school.
I know, right? When I was in elementary days, at exactly 3:30 p.m. after my classes, I would go run straight to the TV, sit in front of it, turn it on, and watch cartoons for 2 hours maybe. Now that we are in the prime of our adolescence, things are starting to change. It's as if after finishing elementary school, you suddenly find yourself in front of this massive wall that appears to be informing you that you still have a lot of adventures and battles to confront before you succeed.
That's true. And without even noticing it, you're suddenly making all these grown-up decisions, like choosing what you want to study in college or what career you want to pursue for the rest of your life. I'm still stuck in the year 2013, which is 10 years ago? So yeah, time passes by in a flash. And there are so many things that they don't tell you while you're in the process of growing up and getting your life together.
I mean, yeah, let's face it. I'm only 18 and I still feel like a child inside this body. It makes me sometimes think, what does it actually feel like to be a grown-up in any meaningful sense?
Well, while we answer that question, we'd like to welcome two of our special guests that will be joining us today. They're two of our close friends who are also on the verge of having a mental breakdown. So everyone, meet Em and Nix, who would like to share their own takes on what they don't tell you about growing up. Hi guys, welcome to the show!
Hey, thank you for welcoming us.
Yeah, it's a pleasure having you guys here. Let's get right into it then. So Em, what did you realize growing up that nobody warned you about?
Okay, so there's lots of things that come under this question, but the main thing which really got me and took me by surprise was that you don't realize how growing up is constantly happening until it slowly creeps up on you, okay? So one day you are that person who is under the obligation of an adult, okay? You'll be having fun, no cares to what you're doing, because obviously someone's gonna come and stop you and scold you and blah, blah, blah. And the other day, you're standing there and you're waiting for someone to tell you to stop when you realize you are that person who's supposed to tell others to stop, okay? And that is not a good realization. I had a breakdown and I do not wish it upon anybody else. It sucks, but that's adulthood, I guess. It just plainly sucks, but there's also lots of stuff which you weren't able to do before, and I think that's one of the good parts of growing up. Even though lots of things don't go according to plan, but let's just go with the flow, let's just take things one at a time, even if the flow gets bad at times.
Yeah, there are definitely bad moments, but let's not forget the good moments too.
Exactly.
How about you, Nix? What's your take on this all grown-up situations?
Okay, as what Ash has mentioned in the intro, I'm sure all of us have thought that same thing at least once. What would it be like to be bigger, older? Because I remember wanting to grow up so bad because I thought that being a grown-up means having all the freedom to do whatever you want and go wherever you want, and no one would question you or reprimand you. But what they don't tell you about being a grown-up is the responsibilities. It also adds up. As you grow older, it becomes more complicated than what you probably expected or didn't expect. Because growing up comes with finding a way to provide for yourself. And when you're finally old enough, they're like, you're on your own, kid. You guys were talking about this earlier, right? Who would have thought that